What's up, everyone? It is an absolutely beautiful day in New York City. It's been a lot of chaos in the city lately. I don't get political on the channel. I'd like the channel to be more of like an escape and more of a distraction into what's actually going on. If you want to get political, there are places where that can happen. You can do that. But I'd rather just, be a nice distraction from the chaos that's going on. But to have you know that what is going on is not lost on me. I understand it completely, and just rather be a distraction, if you will, something different. But anyway, so today's video, what's funny is that it all of a sudden got windy once I started. Once I hit record, it just got really windy out here. That's how that happens. All right. So today, this video is going to be a how I style video, and it was a request from. Let me get the paper out. It was a request from Jimmy Two Shoes. So Jimmy Two Shoes wanted me to do a video of how I style when I do my hats, shirts to boots, from head to toe. He wanted to know how I style that, so that's what we're going to talk about today. I also want to give a shout out to, I have my notes here, give a shout out to Sir Chatsworth Brompton and to Carlos Enrique Supertramp. So these two guys, we chat quite a bit, DM on Instagram, and just a shout out to them. Yeah. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about today. How I style my hats, my boots, my shirts, and my pants. Basically how I dress. And damn, did it get windy as soon as I turned on this camera, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys are picking up this audio and it's not just a bunch of wind. So anyways, today I'm wearing, trying to hold on to, this is a straw hat from the Gorin Brothers. I bought this one in Miami, Florida. It's a nice, actually really cool color, something different. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm wearing a hat from Gorin Brothers. It is a straw hat that I picked up in Miami. On my feet today, I have the 8188 Pecos in the Hawthorne Mill Skinner. This hat, it's seasonal, obviously being a straw hat. They call it a Panama hat, or the lady was like, it's a Panama hat, but it was made in Ecuador. I was like, okay. And I didn't wear it that much last summer. I'm not sure why. And I brought it out last week and started wearing it, giving it some time. I do enjoy it. I like it. I think it's cool. Perfect for this weather, this summer weather. I also brought out my Silver Belly Stratliner that I was wearing, being that the sun is out, it's a lighter color hat, and that it wouldn't absorb too much of that heat. Some of the darker color hats that I have, like the Open Road in the sage, that may be a little too dark for that sun beating down. What else? I have like around 12, I would say about 12 hats in total. A couple of Gorin Brothers, Stetsons, Kangol, Paul Smith, and then I currently have one being made, custom made in Amsterdam, which I'm excited about because I hadn't had an idea, and I was looking around for this particular hat, and no one seemed to make it in the color I desired. And so I reached out to a hat maker in Amsterdam, who I purchased when I was there in November. Purchased the hat from him, and I was like, "Hey, do you have this colorway, this felt in this color?" And he did, and he's currently making. He sent me a couple pictures. It's almost complete, and then he'll send it to me, and I can't wait to show you guys, do a nice hat review of that. Very excited about that hat. And then also the Nick Fouquet. I have two Nick Fouquets. Actually one that I left in in my place, and I need to go get it. Yeah, come to think about it, that one is actually, it's even lighter than the silver belly, so I should go grab that one for this summer. But very excited to get these back, and then to get this hat that I'm getting made in Amsterdam to show you guys. It's going to be really exciting. But yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about today. And now that the wind has died down, and I stepped into the shade, and as soon as I come out of here, turn this around here and show you, it's gonna start getting windy again. What? See how they do me? You see how they do me? But no, it's an absolutely glorious day in New York City. Just love it. And we haven't spoken in a while, guys. I've been busy with other things, and honestly, it hasn't been easy for me to get motivated to do some videos. Being in quarantine, it's just like kind of like I've been a little down. So I apologize for not putting that many videos out lately, but I'm just kind of getting like really tired of having to be in this quarantine and being stuck inside and things being closed, and it's just like it started to get to me. So that's why I really haven't been putting too much out. But I need to get out. I need to like just see the people that I used to interact with, just have a drink with some friends, and just it's been hasn't been the easiest, but whatever, we're getting through it. All right, let's start this video and show you guys my looks. The one thing that I wanted to mention, particularly when wearing hats, a lot of people wear baseball caps. That's kind of like a very easy, casual thing to put on. Guys usually do it, especially if they need a haircut. They'll throw on a baseball cap and wear it out to bars. Sometimes restaurants, although when I did wear a baseball cap, I would always either take it off or reverse it when I sat down to have lunch at a restaurant, unless I completely took it off. With fedoras, I'll remove my hat when I'm in a restaurant. I would say probably like 80% of the time I remove my hat, unless it's like super casual place, then I'll leave it on. But usually the photos that I'm going to show you are, I would say, mostly from the weekend. I usually will wear a hat on the weekend. During the week, I have appointments, so I have like an audition or something. So I usually won't wear a hat, or I'll wear it briefly, have it on, take it off, and then in and out of wherever I am, appointments. So most of these photos are going to be probably from the weekend, when I wear the hat all day, in and out of running errands or whatever, and that's when I usually will put more thought into my wardrobe, to be honest with you, versus if it's like during the week. There's certain times I have to dress a certain way for an audition, so a hat, it will work, but mostly it's like I don't want to mess my hair because I have an audition. So what I'm showing you is like on my day off, this is how I dress. All right, let's do it. All right, let's talk about style. So what determines before I leave my house? Number one is the weather, what I'm gonna wear. I try not to wear any rough out leather boots in the rain or snow, so that will determine my footwear. So number one is the weather. Number two, I will normally dress either around, if there's a pair of boots that I'm thinking about that I want to break in, and then I'll start from there. I'll go from the boots and then work my way up. Sometimes I'll have a pair of pants that I just got, or some jeans that I just got, and so I will go from there. And so lately, if I have on a pair of brand new denim or anything that's gonna crock, then I won't wear shoes where the denim is going to crock on that leather. So that becomes a factor. If I got a new hat, then that hat becomes the star, and then I'll work my outfit around the hat. So there's the factors: weather,
pair of boots that I'm trying to break in, new pants, or the hat. Sometimes I want the hat to be the star of the outfit, so the hat will be the thing that pops. And then sometimes I will want the hat just to kind of blend in, so I kind of match it with something. So these are all the different things that determine what I wear. Okay, so now looking at this first outfit that we see here. So you see I have those 3340s on, the Blacksmiths in Briar. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so here, this is a Kangol that I thought is a very striking color. I thought that color looked really good with my skin, so that's why I picked that one up. It has like a 2-inch brim, 2.5-inch brim, which would probably, let's see, I have two Kangols and then another leather and something else, or the Paul Smith. They're all 2-inch brims, 2.5, 2-inch brims, and I was very comfortable with that. And I wasn't actually quite comfortable with anything like going from 3-inch to 3.5. I thought that was just too big. Then I became very comfortable in a 3-inch brim and felt uncomfortable going back to a shorter brim because I just thought it didn't work really well with my face, I guess. The shape of my face, I don't know. So it's interesting how I just kind of switched. And like I said before, the most important thing when wearing a hat, other than a baseball cap, if you're going to wear a fedora, pork pie, any kind of hat, is you have to feel comfortable in it. Otherwise, it's going to show, and you won't be able to pull it off. People will tell you're uncomfortable with what's going on. So, anyways, here we go. This is a Kangol with some just chinos and a denim jacket. And then here's another one that I had been looking so long to find this particular hat. I wanted to find a real leather, because I've seen many fake leather hats, but this was a real leather Trilby. I found it finally, and I was so happy. But here I styled it with Iron Rangers, canvas chinos from Grown & Sewn, and a plaid shirt. And then yeah, this just all kind of like worked out really nicely. Where did I start? I think I started with the hat in mind. This here was like, okay, I want to wear this hat. Where are we gonna go? Or actually, no, I take that back. Take that back. It was a 4606. Definitely, those were new, and I was like, I'm wearing these. And then this one was from the boot up. That's what happened with that outfit right there. Boot up, there you go. I knew it was gonna rain that day, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear the Copper Rough and Tough 8886 because I want them to get wet. I kind of want that leather to stretch a bit. So I made sure that I wore them, and then I went with the black pants and this raw denim jean jacket. And since it was gonna rain, I wore this hat because this hat can take rain. I do not like to wear a fur felt in the rain because number one, the brim will get a little wonky if it gets wet. In my experience, I've had that happen to a couple hats. The Paul Smith hat that I do own, it's wool, it can take rain. You can soak that thing completely and it maintained its shape. But the others that I've had in the past, they totally lose their shape when they get wet. So that's that outfit, the reason for everything there. This here is probably, I felt completely comfortable in this. I could wear this, honestly. This is just the perfect warm weather outfit. So I have on my 80, I think so let's see. Oh, let me think. What was I thinking when I put this one on? I knew I wanted to wear the hat because it was brand spanking new. It arrived the same day that I went to go see the Statue of Liberty. I'm on Ellis Island here. And so, let's see, I can't remember where it started, but the hat, it couldn't have been the hat because it just arrived. So I think I started with the pants, and the chinos are from Scotch and Soda, and I went with the 8113 Iron Rangers and Hawthorne, and then this nice really light shirt that's really breathable because it was a warm day, and then that Stratliner. That's just a beautiful piece right there. Love that Stratliner. So yeah, this outfit here for me, I'm super comfortable. I think it's just perfect Saturday, Sunday, casual, walking around the city, going out to lunch, having, a beer or a glass of wine outside at a restaurant. This is like this outfit is top for sure. I love that. This next outfit here, the boots were the Star. I started there. Those are the 8117 Iron Rangers in that blue rough out. And then from there, I worked my way up with gray gray canvas chinos, and the blue shirt, just like a blue shirt from the Gap. I think that is from and then the Stratliner to top it off. That's what that outfit is there. And then here, this was basically when I went to Europe. I brought my Stratliner in Caribou. This jacket from Grown and Sewn that I wore that one, and I wore a denim jacket. Or those were the only two that I brought. And yeah, this is what I traveled in. And I put the hat on the floor or on the table when I was flying, because I didn't have a travel hat box with me. I didn't get that till later, but this was how I traveled. This outfit here, my last day in Amsterdam, headed back to New York City, and I had the Billy Boot Caribou Stratliner and that raw denim jean jacket. This outfit here with the sweatshirt, and this outfit here to me is another one of those that I find super comfortable, and I feel very comfortable in, and would wear at any time going anywhere. This is another favorite of mine. This one, although I like it, the denim chinos that I'm wearing aren't like the most comfortable, but I do. Where did I start with this one? I think I may have started with the boots on this one. And then worked my way up. I think that's what I did. The 8188s, and then worked my way up. And then this is a Stratliner, but this is a Premier Stratliner that I shaped myself. This one I picked up at J&J Center in New York City. And that is in Caribou, and then I shaped it. It was an open crown, which I'll show you later. Now this outfit here, this is the cardigan from the previous image, and the one-piece denim was the Star for sure. I went there and I was like, I knew how I wanted to wear this. I threw that on, and I was like, yeah, for sure. The denim jumpsuit is the Star here, and I really love this photo. It's cool. In the heart of the quarantine. Okay, so this is the Stratliner Premier Caribou with the open crown, and I'm wearing my mock toe Oxblood resole. I have to say, tried to get comfortable wearing the open crown, I just couldn't. And it was interesting wearing this because this actually was taken not too far from Comic-Con. I was dropping the kid off. It probably worked wearing the open crown around that Comic-Con, because people probably thought it was just I don't know, some character or something, so people were looking at me, and it was kind of just oh, you're just dressed like someone or something that I'm not super familiar with. So yeah, I couldn't rock an open crown. This is just me kind of peacocking, I guess, and then a few others that I wasn't comfortable. This is also kind of peacocking. The pants, the boots are loud, the pants are slightly fashy pinstriped. This is the Stratliner in Silver Belly, and Pike Brother pants, and then you see the Engineers in that Oro. So it's a lot of things going on, but it's cool. I liked it. Again, this is the Pike Brother pants, and I just did a little bit differently, a little bit more muted, with a Filson coat, and then that is, what hat is that? Oh, that is the Caribou Stratliner. Now this is the Calico. So the Calico is wider, definitely a wider brim. This one took slightly getting used to going out there, but I tell you what, when I wear this hat, I get a lot of compliments. People love the Calico, and they really compliment me on that. It helps, if you feel slightly oh, can I pull this off? It's a little flashy, it's got a wide brim, feather on the side, but then you start getting compliments. You're oh, all right, well, I guess I can pull this off. It's all right, we'll wear it again. This hat here is another one I get each time I wear it. I get complimented. This is a blue Stetson, and folks just love it when I wear it. It's just one of those hats, and I'm thank you. This is one of the times where it's you're going from matching the blues. It's blue jacket, blue scarf, blue hat. I just didn't do the blue boots, but this is kind of one of those, where you're pulling it all together, matchy. Okay, here, this is the Open Road that I own, which for some reason I'm not I don't feel like super comfortable with an open road. Like, I don't know, maybe in the city. I guess maybe if I was like out, you know, in the country, I would definitely like have feel more comfortable wearing the open road. But I love this color. I think the color is just absolutely gorgeous. But it's not something that I'm like super comfortable in the city rocking. And then this is the Stratliner, but the star here is definitely the boots. When I left that morning, I was like, yeah, it's all about the boots, and then you just kind of, you know, throw the hat on to be the kicker. But it was more about the boots there. Here, for me, what was I thinking on this? I think I was more about wanting to, I think it was like an idea of wearing this cardigan and kind of like, I think the cardigan, I started there and then I kind of just like worked my way around, going with a darker canvas chino. And then I kind of like how black looks with the hawthorn, even like, let's say the oro, kind of like how those pair together. So that was the idea there. And then everything else was kind of like, it was like cardigan. I knew that, and I knew I wanted to kind of go black with the lights. So everything else was kind of like just an after on that. Here, the pants were the star. I started there. These were Grease Point workwear. I wanted to break them in. I wanted to see how they were. So I started there, and then the Briar, I think, with the black works really well. And then everything else was kind of like, oh, actually, the other thing was I'm going with a navy shirt instead of going to black. That was another thing that I was interested in. But the pants here were the star. That's what the idea was there. Here, I wanted to do the climber with the camel canvas chino. That was the idea there. And then everything else kind of followed. This, I wanted to do the boots. This was the first time wearing the Picos 8169 once they got the resole. I started there and wanted to break those in and then worked my way up, going with the black canvas chino and a navy cardigan because I kind of like that look. Initially, I probably would never do that combo, but I'm kind of like liking that now. And then here, this was kind of very similar to something that I've done before. We're just doing a different pant and then going with the Caribou Stratliner. Now this is getting into how we have to cover our faces when we leave, masks, bandanas, whatever. Warmer weather, going with the Silver Belly because that sun is beating down. Not going to anything darker because I want that sun to reflect and not absorb under and start getting hot underneath it. So that's the idea of going with the Silver Belly. And I don't know what I think since I was riding, I was just going with a denim. The bike seat wears my pants, so I was going with just like a rough denim. And here, the 8822 was a star. I went there and worked my way up, breaking those in, and then went with the Silver Belly because that warmer weather. So that was the idea for that one. And then for here, this was, I remember this day particularly because it was really hot and muggy in the city. And so I went with the Gorn Brothers straw hat and with a light scotch and soda cotton shirt. And they're very close in color, so it was something that was a little like matchy. And then I think I did the 3340s on my feet. I don't remember what I had for pants, but this I remember just being like a really warm day and just like thinking like I need to get back inside. I do not like hot weather. So that is what I think about when I see that. And then here, this is another warm day, Gorn Brothers straw hat with a linen shirt. I think that's just from like the Gap or something. And then a very light chino from Grown and Sewn. That's a lightweight. This is like probably, it could have been maybe like close to 90 degrees, 80, high 80s. So this is like something that I wear. If you notice, I do not wear shorts and I do not wear short sleeves. You will not catch me unless I'm getting paid and you're paying me to be in shorts and you're paying me to be in a t-shirt. You will not catch me wearing a t-shirt or shorts in public ever. I do not wear those. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's how I style with the hats and the boots and the shoes and the pants and etc. Yes, thank you so much for watching, and remember, be a boot. See you guys next time.